Hello YouTube fans, here again, and I figure why not do this one from Dedos to Dados, Suspiria. That's right, it's Suspiria, the original one, the classic from 1977. I've never seen the remake. There are bits that look interesting, but you can never take away the original, the classic by David Didaros, and I'll get his name right. It's very stylish, it's very slick, and that's one thing I do like about David Didaros, whether it be Deep Red, what I did a few weeks ago, whether it be Inferno, whether it be Starabay, whether it be Opera, the list goes on, but everyone he does is always very stylish, it's very colourful, and so on. Now, there's bits of this I always wonder whether Anthony Perkins, people thinking, Anthony Perkins, you mean Wood Psycho? Yeah, there's bits in this. I wonder whether Anthony Perkins seen. I always wonder whether Anthony Perkins did he watch this film when he directed Psycho 3. Because if you've ever seen Psycho 3, there's bits where he's putting red lighting in, there's green lighting, there's different colours. If you ever see Suspiria, you'll see what I mean. But it's such a beautiful film. It's so beautiful, it's so stylish. I love it. So you get, again, just like Jeep Red, you've got a beautiful song. It goes choo doo 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 la 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 la. I'm not going to do the rest. I'll kill the song. But it's hard to do it. I can't play it. Copyright. If I could get away with it, I would. But it's a beautiful, beautiful song. And you've got the word Suspiria. You've got this beautiful looking girl, and she's walking out. It's pissing it down. You hear the music. And what it is she's making her way to a stool. It's like a dancing stool for young girls that want to learn to be ballerinas. So she's going there. The stool looks beautiful. It's red, it's colourful, and it's beautiful. For some reason, they don't let her in. She has to take a motel for the night. And this is offered her. She's crying for help, but it's fast and she walks off. But she's running. You don't see a presence, but you've got an idea something's chasing her. Look a bit like the Evil Dead. There's something chasing her in the woods before Evil Dead. She goes to her mate's house. These eyes stick out. It tries to attack her. Then you get a bit of cool death scene. Right, she gets stabbed. It's pretty graphic. And this task comes out, a mate comes out, and you get two deaths for the price of one. Two deaths for the price of one. Yep, you get tasks on this girl. One in the face, one in the chest. I think it's in the neck, actually. We might have more than that. But yeah, you get two deaths in 1 minute. She gets hung, and the mate gets the task, cuts her to pieces. Bit of cool death. Then she goes in. But there's one thing about this film, and I will have to spoil it. Anyone's never seen Suspiria? What's it? It's a good film. I find some way of means, it's DVD, Blu-ray. I won't say it. You hear me say it online. The beat right, and what's it? Because I'm going to spoil it. Because this is more supernatural. It's not like Jeep Red, where it's a murder mystery. It's more supernatural, and it's called The Mothers of Tears, which when they did Inferno, technically speaking, that is sort of, I'll say it again, sort of a sequel, which I'll get to that one when I do the David Didaros films. So there, this girl comes in. What I like about this girl is she's very pretty, but she's not Hollywood. She's not Hollywood looking, and they don't make her like a long girl, make her longer than what she is. And I remember right there, they had the actors slim for the role. They had to use a lot of weight for the role. They used a special camera to make her look smaller than what she was. So I did this actress do. They definitely did a lot to make her look like this long, fading, long princessy sort of girl. Like I say, you get a lot of murders on the way. You get one girl, remember rightly, she gets stabbed. And I like the bit where she's in a swimming pool. And I was thinking, did they actually have that in a ballerina dancing stool? This place looks so posh, so luxe, it's unbelievable. There's a bit where they wanted to stay the night, but she's rented a motel. They start being a dick with her because she says no, but then for some reason she gets ill. Again, you get a bit of that music. And there's a blind man in it. And you wonder what I'm going to say, blind man. He's got a big, I think it could be right, it could be wrong. I think it's a Doberman. I know I was want to have Dobermans as guard dogs, but what do I know? and they accuse it of biting a kid, and he throws a temper tantrum and walks off. Well, halfway through the movie, he's out at midnight. You think there's some bat or something supernatural is going to attack him, just like them two girls. That's not the case. What happens is the Doberman goes to Larry and rips his fucking jugular out. And I'm wondering whether David Didaros, not David Didaros, I'm on about him. I'm on about, let me think of his name now. Lotus. I'm going to get his fucking name. I'm wondering whether Lotus seen this film before the Blonde. Think about it. The Blonde come out 3 days after Suspiria. You've got a blind guy gets his jugular ripped out and gets killed. In the movie The Blonde, you've got an house station trying to change the dog, but still a fucking dog. You've got an house station, and that rips a fucking blind woman's jugular out. Very fucking ironic, both scenes, 2 death scenes, 2 blind people that is different sets, but still 2 blind people get killed by a dog. So I always wonder whether Lotus saw this film and it inspired him to do a death scene similar with a blind person. I could be right, I could be wrong. It's like, did Anthony Hopkins, when he directed Psycho 3, may he rest, did he see Suspiria? Because the bits in Psycho 3 where it is very similar. So like I said, all these deaths are happening, and the girl meets his old dies. He's looking into rich stuff. Now I'm going to spoil it. Word of warning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You've been warned. At first, they were staying the night in this room. It's all red, and they mention this woman who's like one of the high up ones, and you hear her snoring. And this old guy mentioned about witch staff because all her mates are disappearing, which they're all getting bunked off one by one. And she breaks into the motel, she goes to this special room, and she finds the one who's the boss lady, and it turns out she's a witch. And all these women who is doing this school for young girls who want to be ballerinas, there are witches, and one's called the Mother of Tears. She stabs the saddle, kills the evil one. For some reason, I think they're just trying to rust this. There's only a bit I will be nitpicker. I think they rust it. Because the stool, for some unknown reason, goes on fire. She gets out of the building. The stool's on fire. All the witches are going, like fucking dicks. The stool burns down. I'm assuming they all got killed in the fire. End of movie. End of movie. There's a bit where they killed a bat, and I didn't really think there was a need to kill an animal in a film. Hopefully that was special effects. Again, I'm wondering, did local folks see the film when he did Mouse by the Cemetery? Because even that's similar. But yeah, that's it. I don't mind this one. I think it's a Dudden. I think it's a classic. It's a Suspiria. Like I say, in my eyes, it's a stylish film. It's stylish. I like the fact you've got Gene, you've got Red, you've got bit where this girl's standing behind, it goes all blue. I love the bit where she locks the door and someone's trying to figure the key to get into the room to get her. That's one thing I like about David Didaros films. He's very, very good at making his films stylised. It's hard to explain. If I could get away with it, I could put the Tamlin in the TV like I used to do and film it, but having a big copyright. You only got to pay the music. Copyright. So I can't. But if you've ever seen Suspiria, it is a beautiful film. I couldn't praise it enough. I know they did a remake. One Day Around the World. You know what I think about remakes, but I've heard good things about it, so I might give it a chance. But this one, there's no faults with it. It's like I say, I just feel the ending's a bit lame. She kills the fucking Mother of the Chase and the fucking building goes on fire. Right, it goes on fire. I don't fucking know. The film doesn't explain that. But she kills the fucking big boss lady. The stew goes on fire. All the witches are going, like fucking knobs. She gets out of Dodge. End of movie. And you do get that beautiful store again. Just like Jeep Red has a beautiful store to it. And I just said that. And again, I do it. Fuck it. A 5-star rating for me. But into them, be smart, be safe. See you later.